Hey everyone! Welcome to the Bold and Beautiful 24. I'm Alessio, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Hope advised Liam in the design office that he needed to think about himself. Liam stated he had done that too many times in his life. But you should be focusing on rest and relaxation, not worrying about Luna, Hope stated as Ridge strolled in. He wanted to know whether there was new news on Luna. Hope said that there wasn't. Liam said, well, it's hard not to feel that it's only a matter of time. Hope and Liam worked together to tell us what transpired between Will and Luna as if we hadn't seen it. Ridge stated, I want to believe she's on the 10, heading east with a lot of traffic, out of California, and never coming back. Liam stated, it sucks because Luna is all I can think about right now. Ridge assured Liam that they would catch Luna. I'm talking to Baker, and we're going to get Luna back where she belongs. I promise, Ridge responded. Ridge even thanked Liam for his support. I know it didn't work out with you and Steffy, but I take comfort in knowing you will always be there for each other. He said, you will always be there for the kids. Finn and Grace continued their talk in Finn's office. I know that you've been through it. You and your daughters have had a hard time with your husband, Finn stated. Ex-husband, Grace stressed. Reese and I split years ago. A period of my life I'm attempting to move behind. Finn told Grace that he was there to listen if she wanted, but Grace was focused on Liam and ensuring he got the therapy he needed. We have made Liam aware of his options, Finn repeated. But every day counts. We can't waste any more time, Grace countered. Just then, Lee strolled in and asked Finn if she had heard from Luna recently. Finn didn't get a chance to answer since Grace told her that they had a patient who wasn't heeding their counsel. Which is why it's crucial Finn gets through to his patient and urges him to seek treatment, Grace asserted. When Grace left, Lee questioned Finn about this mystery patient. Finn told her that he couldn't really talk about it. Lee offered to consult, but Finn informed her he didn't need it. Lee seemed insulted. Finn apologized and stated he was already worried out over the Luna drama. Lee instructed Finn to keep his distance from Sheila and Luna. Finn remarked that Sheila had been phoning him non-stop, but he hadn't listened to any of her messages. Sheila is so predictable. She comes over every few months to check if you're any closer to welcome her into your life, Lee added. That's not gonna happen, Finn assured. Sheila called again, so Finn declined again. He also saw Steffy's voicemail about meeting with Hayes' art teacher. In Steffy's living room, Sheila told Taylor that Luna stated she was leaving town. She also highlighted how hard it was to say goodbye. Yes, I'm sure you two share quite a bond. You're very much alike in all the wrong ways, always causing trouble, Taylor added. Sheila tried her best to be cordial and warned Taylor that Luna was dangerous, but Taylor hardly allowed her get a word in edgewise. She even asked Sheila to leave, but Sheila wouldn't go. She told me there was something that she needed to take care of before she left town, and I'm afraid it has something to do with Steffy, which is why I have tried to call Finn, leaving him messages, but he is not responding, Sheila added. Sheila questioned where Steffy was, but Taylor refused to tell her. I realize that I didn't give you cause to believe me in the past, but I am asking you, I am begging you to take a chance for your daughter's sake. I'm trying to look out for her, Taylor. I am concerned. Very anxious, Sheila added. Taylor finally notified Sheila that Steffy was at the old Spencer Beach house that was being utilized for Hayes' art school. Sheila was confused because Hayes was supposed to be in his room. Taylor indicated that the teacher wanted to see Steffy. Steffy had some issues with their guest artist, Miss Sunshine, Taylor stated. Taylor simply indicated that Steffy was concerned about some questionable artwork. When Taylor went to check on Hayes, Sheila found the origami crane, and then the fortune teller. She quickly recognized that Miss Sunshine was Luna and hurried out of the house. When Taylor was alone in the living room, she heard the door and said Sheila's name, confusing Ridge. He was astonished to learn that Sheila was there. Steffy stood still as she glanced at Luna's rifle and listened to the demented young woman cry once again. You kept me from my dad. You're the sole reason why I am not in his life, why I'm not in my half-brother's life, Luna whined. Steffy warned her not to utter her son's name, but Luna repeated, Hayes, as much as she could. Steffy asked to visit Miss Dillon. She is a bit tied up at the moment, Luna said. She lamented that Steffy had no concept what it felt like to grow up without a parent. When Steffy heard a thump from the other room, Luna casually told her that it was Miss Dillon. She's fine. She can't assist you, though. But you can help yourself. By allowing me to be with my father, Luna stated. Suddenly, it hit Steffy that Luna was Miss Sunshine and had made the fortune-teller. Hayes and I made it together. Our first sibling collaboration. Isn't it cute? She asked. Steffy was shocked. You're unwell. You're never going to get away with this. My mom knows I'm here, Steffy remarked. She questioned if the drawing of the woman with says on her eyes was supposed to be her. It's art. It's whatever you make it. Maybe that means that you're blind and that you refuse to see any good in me, Luna stated as she swung a rifle around. But it's time to open your eyes, Steffy. Think of how amazing it would be for Finn to have a chance to know his daughter and his birth mother. That's all I'm asking, Steffy. I mean, what more do I have to do to get you to quit fighting me? Luna asked. Luna continued to moan about how hard life was with a flighty single mother. There was nobody around to keep me safe. It was only me and my selfish, irresponsible mom, Luna wailed. Steffy attempted to be fair and sensible, telling Luna that she was sorry she went through all that. All Luna wanted was her dad, and it turned out that he was right there the whole time. Always friendly to me, a man who I always admired growing up. And he'd be in my life, Steffy. He would hold me in his arms as his daughter, but you won't let him, Luna stated. As Luna went on and on about how alone she felt, Steffy reminded out she had a mother, an aunt, uncle, and a cousin. That wasn't good enough for Luna. We know that Finn's my dad now, and you still don't care. You couldn't care less that I was neglected, that my mom was a wild, pill-popping whore, Luna stated. Steffy stayed as kind and calm as possible as Luna continued to rage. I know I haven't always showed you grace. I strive to be a forgiving person, but I'm not flawless. I'm trying to move past what happened. I wish things were different. I sincerely wish that we could welcome you with open arms, Steffy replied. But as long as I live and breathe, you're always going to stand between me and my dad? Luna cried. Just then, Sheila burst in and tried to convince Luna to put the rifle down. Luna stated she was doing this for them. We can have everything we've always dreamed of. We just have to make sure that Steffy never stands in our way again, Luna added. A shocked Steffy and Sheila gazed down at Luna's rifle. Luna goes on a tear while Sheila races to help. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Will was looking into the barrel of Luna's rifle in her apartment, but she let him go, and then walked off as well, before the cops could go in and capture her. Will later got read the riot act by Katie when she discovered out the risk he agreed to put himself in, while Electra felt he was heroic. Luna hurried to Sheila's and told her that Will tried to manipulate her into a confession, and she may have voiced some threats while he was wearing a wire. Luna took off, and when Sheila went to Il Giardino, Remy was there. He told Sheila that Luna had a gun, and he taught her how to use it at the gun range. He claimed he was concerned about her state of mind and that she seemed unduly upset at Steffy. At the Cliff home, Taylor gave Steffy her ring, but the topic of conversation quickly shifted to Luna. Ms. Dillon welcomed Luna inside the beach home to teach her art class how to do origami. Miss Sunshine helped Will create a fortune teller. He carried it home and informed his mom that it was designed for her by Sunshine, who drew a moon, a sun, a shattered heart, and a dead woman. Ms. Dillon then called, and Steffy questioned her about Miss Sunshine. Ms. Dillon asked her to the classroom to chat instead, so Steffy consented. Steffy asked Taylor to monitor Hayes and left. Sheila showed up and told Taylor she wanted to speak to Finn and Steffy immediately about Luna. Sheila and Taylor had a hard debate about Luna and Sheila being dangerous, but it resulted in Sheila recognizing that Miss Sunshine was Luna, and Taylor told Sheila that Steffy had gone to Art Center. Sheila rushed off. At Forrester, Liam told Hope that he wanted to spend every moment that he could with his kids, her, and Steffy. Ridge joined Liam and Hope, and they discussed how Lieutenant Baker was hunting for Luna. Ridge told Liam that although he and Steffy didn't work out, he was glad for how much he cared about her and that he would always be there for his girls. Hope encouraged him to notify his parents and brothers about his diagnosis. Meanwhile, Grace went to Finn and pleaded with him to encourage Liam to come to see her for treatment since scans revealed his lump had enlarged. Finn saw that Grace seemed distracted and stressed out and offered to provide an ear when she needed. He commented that he understood how her ex-husband had affected everyone, and Grace retorted that she and Reese hadn't been together in a while. After Ms. Dillon had hung up, Luna seized her at gunpoint and put her in the back room, chained to a chair and gagged. When Steffy arrived, she recognized the dire situation she and Ms. Dillon were in. Luna ranted about how she was blocking her from having a relationship with her dad and why she deserved to have one. Sheila burst in and told Luna she didn't want to do this, but Luna informed her that Steffy was the basis of all of their issues, and they could end that instantly.